When it comes to growing older, the kind of support you can count on may not be what you always expected. Many think family will always be there, but in reality, there are other crucial pillars that will truly help you thrive in your golden years. Let's break it down. Today, we're talking about the 5 pillars of support that you can rely on to ensure a fulfilling, independent, and meaningful life as you age. Stick around, because this is about creating a life full of dignity, joy, and freedom. If that sounds good to you, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's dive right in. 1. Financial independence. The first pillar we're tackling today is financial independence. It's more than just a necessity, it's the foundation for dignity, freedom, and self-determination in our later years. When we reach 65 and beyond, life takes on a different rhythm. You're no longer waking up for the 9-to-5 grind, or juggling family activities like you used to. Instead, your days open up, which can feel freeing, but also daunting if financial uncertainties lurk in the background. Imagine waking up in your home, the one you've worked so hard to create, and knowing you have the resources to do whatever brings you joy, whether that's booking that long-awaited trip to visit old friends, or finally signing up for those painting classes you've always been curious about. Financial independence gives you choices. It's the ability to make decisions based on what excites you, not based on how much is left in your bank account. The key here is that financial independence is more about freedom than about a specific dollar amount. You don't have to be rich, but you do need to be strategic and intentional. If you think it's too late to start, think again. There are plenty of ways to begin taking control of your finances now. Start with assessing your current situation. It's not about how much you have, but about how you manage it. Create a realistic budget that reflects your values and priorities. Are there subscriptions or expenses that no longer serve you? Redirect those funds towards an emergency savings account or towards investments that can provide some passive income. Speaking of income, even in retirement, diversifying your income sources can go a long way. Maybe you have a rental property, maybe you decide to invest in dividend stocks, or maybe you take on a part-time passion project. Plenty of retirees have found fulfillment tutoring, consulting, or even monetizing their hobbies. This isn't just about bringing in extra money, it's about staying engaged and finding new creative avenues. Let's take the story of Anne, for example. Anne is a retired schoolteacher in her late 60s. Throughout her life, she lived modestly, saving consistently, but never depriving herself of the small joys that mattered to her. Now, Anne has a steady income from her investments, which allows her to do the things she loves: traveling, participating in community theater, and hosting family gatherings. Anne's financial independence isn't about living extravagantly, it's about her ability to live freely and cherish the moments that matter the most. Remember, it's not about making spreadsheets the focus of your life, it's about reclaiming the confidence that comes with knowing you are prepared. You're giving yourself the ability to live fully, without having to worry about compromising your dignity or your dreams because of financial constraints. 2. Physical health. Now, let's move on to the second pillar, physical health. If financial independence is the foundation, then physical health is the cornerstone that keeps you standing strong. Staying active and maintaining your health isn't about trying to reverse time, it's about ensuring that you can continue to enjoy the moments that matter most. It's not just about living longer, but about living better. Picture yourself walking through your favorite park, breathing in the crisp air, and feeling strong and capable. It's about the simple joys: carrying your groceries, tending to your garden, or playing with your grandchildren without being held back by pain or fatigue. Physical health allows us to be present and engaged in our lives. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need a grueling gym schedule. Start small. A walk around your neighborhood, or some gentle yoga stretches in the morning, can make a big difference over time. Every step you take, every stretch you make, is an investment in your strength, balance, and endurance. It's never too late to start. Movement, no matter how small, is a step toward greater independence. Diet is just as important. Think of your meals as fuel, not just calories, but nourishment that keeps you going. A plate filled with colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains is more than a meal, it's an act of self-love. Staying hydrated is also key. Often overlooked, drinking enough water keeps your energy up and your mind clear. And don't forget about preventative care. Regular checkups and screenings are essential to catching any potential health issues early. Early detection saves lives, and it also means you're staying in control of your health journey. Prioritizing physical health is about more than avoiding the inevitable changes of aging. It's about actively choosing to take care of yourself and enhance your quality of life. The story of Barbara comes to mind. Barbara is in her 70s and was determined to maintain her independence as long as possible. She started small, walking around her block and slowly adding strength exercises to her routine. Now, she's able to tend to her beloved garden, take hikes with her friends, and continue the active lifestyle she loves. Barbara shows us that investing in physical health isn't about competing with anyone else, it's about doing what it takes to be the best version of yourself for as long as you can. By focusing on your physical health, you're ensuring that your golden years aren't just about getting by, they're about thriving, embracing every moment, and living life on your own terms. 3. Emotional resilience. Alright, now let's dive into the third pillar, emotional resilience. Life after 65 can be a time of transformation. Kids move out, careers wind down, and social circles shift. These changes can sometimes bring feelings of loneliness or uncertainty, but emotional resilience is what will help you navigate these transitions and continue to find joy and meaning in your life. Emotional resilience isn't about denying that things are tough, it's about having the strength to adapt and move forward, even when things don't go as planned. It's about finding purpose, even in the small things, and knowing that change is a natural part of life's journey. Think of resilience as a muscle. You build it by practicing, by facing challenges, and by learning how to adapt. Simple habits like mindfulness can make a huge difference, whether it's spending a few moments each day focusing on your breath or simply sitting in stillness. This helps create space for calm and clarity, making it easier to respond to life's ups and downs. Another way to build resilience is to stay engaged in activities you love. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing music, or any other hobby, these passions provide a sanctuary of joy and creativity. They remind us that there is still beauty and possibility in every chapter of our lives. Let's not forget the power of gratitude. By taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Gratitude doesn't erase the hardships, but it helps you see beyond them, to find light even in the darkest times. Emotional resilience also gives you the power to rediscover your sense of purpose. Life after 65 is not about fading away, it's about re-engaging in a way that feels right to you. Maybe it's reconnecting with an old passion or finding a new way to give back to the community. Take, for instance, Martha, who began volunteering at a local animal shelter after retiring. It brought her a renewed sense of purpose, and she found so much joy in helping others, both furry friends and fellow volunteers. Emotional resilience is the anchor that allows you to weather life's storms with grace. It gives you the courage to face the future with hope and confidence, ensuring that the later chapters of your life are filled not just with endurance, but with fulfillment. 4. A supportive social circle. The fourth pillar of thriving as you age is building a supportive social circle. Having a network of people around you who genuinely care can make all the difference, especially as life transitions bring new challenges. In your later years, friendships take on a whole new level of importance. They are no longer just about shared hobbies or mutual activities, but about emotional support, understanding, and meaningful companionship. A supportive social circle isn't necessarily about quantity. It's about having quality relationships, connections that uplift you, challenge you, and remind you that you are not alone in whatever you are facing. As we grow older, maintaining or creating new friendships can be tough. People move away, priorities change, and our social environments may not be as bustling as they were when we were younger. But the truth is, it's never too late to form new, meaningful connections. You might find these friendships in your neighborhood, at a community center, or through hobbies and clubs that interest you. For instance, joining a book club or gardening group could not only bring joy from the activity itself but could also help you meet others who share your passions. The idea is to put yourself in environments where making connections is more likely. It's not about forcing relationships but about allowing them to develop naturally. Consider the experience of Gerald, a retired architect. Gerald realized that after retirement, his social circle had started to shrink. He decided to take a painting class at a local community center, even though he had never painted a day in his life. He ended up finding a group of people who were also exploring their creativity, and now they meet weekly for coffee and share their progress with each other. Not only did Gerald find a new passion, but he also built a network of support that provides companionship and laughter. Friends play a vital role in helping us maintain emotional well-being. They give us a sense of belonging and connection, which can be especially important as our children grow up and start their own families, or when we lose a spouse or partner. The beauty of friendships in our later years is that they come without many of the obligations or expectations that can sometimes come with family. They are born out of shared experiences, mutual interests, and a deep sense of understanding. And don't forget, social media can be a tool for connection as well. While nothing replaces in-person interactions, using platforms to stay in touch with family or old friends, or even to find new communities, can be a great way to stay socially active. If technology feels daunting, there are classes and resources out there to help you get comfortable with it. The important part is staying connected in whatever way feels most genuine to you. 5. A clear sense of purpose. Our fifth pillar is about cultivating a clear sense of purpose. It's often said that having a reason to get up in the morning makes all the difference, and that's especially true in the later stages of life. Purpose gives you direction, motivation, and fulfillment. It keeps the spark alive, even after retirement or when the roles that once defined you start to shift or fade. Think about what excites you, what brings you peace, and what activities make you feel alive. A sense of purpose doesn't need to be something grand or lofty. It can be as simple as tending to a garden, mentoring younger generations, or even fostering pets in need. The key is to align your actions with what feels meaningful to you. Take Robert, for instance, a retired engineer who initially struggled with the transition to retirement. He felt adrift without the structure of a career, but he discovered a new passion for woodworking and began teaching the basics to local kids at a community center. This brought him fulfillment and reminded him of his ability to make a difference in the lives of others. Robert's workshops became a place where he could share his expertise while building connections with younger generations. Purpose doesn't have to be static, it can evolve with time. One day you might find purpose in spending time with your grandchildren, while another day you might be more interested in creative pursuits like writing or painting. Living with purpose means that every day, you have something to look forward to, something that matters to you, and something that keeps you actively engaged with the world. Purpose is a powerful motivator for maintaining mental and emotional health. When you have something that brings you joy and challenges you to grow, you're less likely to feel isolated or irrelevant. Engaging in purposeful activities can keep your mind sharp, foster resilience, and give you a sense of satisfaction at the end of each day. Sometimes, finding purpose requires a bit of exploration. You might have to try a few different things before finding what really resonates with you. It could be volunteering at a local charity, starting a new hobby, or simply taking the time to mentor someone in your community. The beautiful thing is, you get to define what purpose looks like for you. 6. Lifelong learning. The sixth pillar is lifelong learning. Learning isn't something that stops after you leave school or retire from a career. In fact, continuing to learn is one of the best ways to keep your mind sharp, stay engaged, and enrich your life. It's about staying curious and open to new ideas, because no matter how old we get, there is always something new to discover. Embracing lifelong learning means viewing your later years as an opportunity for exploration and growth, not stagnation. Whether it's taking up watercolor painting, learning to play a musical instrument, or reading about a topic that's always intrigued you, every new thing you learn adds depth to your life. It's about keeping your mind active and connected to the broader world. Consider Helen, a retired counselor who discovered a love for poetry in her 70s. She started by attending local poetry readings and eventually began writing her own poems. This new creative outlet allowed her to express herself in a fresh and meaningful way and helped her connect with others who shared her passion for words. Helen found joy not just in the act of learning, but in sharing that learning with others, proving that it's never too late to start something new. Learning also connects us to others. Attending workshops, classes, or community events provides an opportunity to meet like-minded people and build new relationships. These connections can lead to friendships, collaborations, and a greater sense of belonging, all of which are vital for emotional well-being. It doesn't have to be formal education. Lifelong learning can be as simple as reading books, watching documentaries, or exploring nature. The key is to keep your mind engaged and your curiosity alive. Every new skill, every new bit of knowledge, is proof that you are still capable, still growing, and still contributing to the world around you. Lifelong learning is an attitude. It's about approaching life with a sense of wonder and embracing the idea that no matter how much you know, there's always more to discover. By choosing to learn, you remind yourself that life is still full of possibilities, regardless of age. 7. Adaptability to change. The seventh and final pillar for this part is adaptability to change. Change is a constant, especially as we grow older. Family dynamics shift, health challenges arise, and lifestyle transitions happen. Adapting to these changes with resilience and grace is what allows us to continue thriving, even in the face of uncertainty. Adaptability starts with a shift in mindset. It's about acknowledging that while change can be difficult, it also brings opportunities for growth. When you adapt, you're not giving up, you're adjusting, finding new ways to move forward, and making space for new joys and experiences. It's about accepting what is, while still finding ways to thrive. Sometimes adapting to change means letting go of old habits or comforts, which can feel like a loss. Downsizing a family home, for instance, can be emotionally challenging. But it can also bring unexpected freedom, less maintenance, fewer worries, and more time and energy to invest in experiences that bring you joy. By embracing simplicity, you may find that life becomes richer in other, more meaningful ways. Adaptability also involves creativity. Maybe you're no longer able to participate in activities that were once a big part of your life. Instead of focusing on what's no longer possible, think about what alternatives might bring you similar satisfaction. For instance, if long hikes are out of the question, perhaps a walk around a botanical garden or spending time tending to a small balcony garden can provide the same sense of peace and connection to nature. George, a retired carpenter, faced this exact situation. When arthritis made it impossible for him to work with wood as he once did, he started carving intricate designs into walking sticks. This new endeavor not only kept his creative skills alive but also brought joy to others, as he began gifting these walking sticks to friends and neighbors. George adapted, and in doing so, found new purpose and fulfillment in his craft. Adapting to change is about being open to the present and finding new ways to thrive. It's about knowing that life can still be beautiful, even when it looks different than it once did. When you embrace change, you open yourself to the possibilities that the future holds, and you prove to yourself that resilience is not about resisting the tides, but about learning how to ride them. 8. Meaningful leisure activities. The eighth pillar of a fulfilling and independent life as you age is incorporating meaningful leisure activities into your daily routine. Leisure is more than just a way to pass time, it's a crucial part of maintaining mental, emotional, and physical health. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment provides a sense of purpose, keeps your mind sharp, and encourages social interaction. For many, retirement can be a time when we suddenly have more free hours in the day, which might feel liberating at first but can also feel overwhelming without direction. Leisure activities offer a wonderful way to use that time in ways that nurture your soul, challenge your mind, and bring contentment. Whether it's painting, bird watching, crafting, or simply going on nature walks, these activities bring meaning to your day-to-day life. One of the key benefits of having leisure activities is that they provide a break from routine while still giving structure to your day. It's about making time for things that light you up, rather than just filling the hours. Take, for example, Claudia, who discovered her love for pottery after retiring. It started with a single class at her local arts center, and soon enough, she found herself spending afternoons at the pottery wheel, creating pieces that brought her joy and gave her a sense of accomplishment. She even started gifting her creations to friends and family, which helped her stay connected to her loved ones. It's also worth noting that leisure doesn't have to be expensive or elaborate. Gardening is an excellent example of a simple, accessible hobby that brings great satisfaction. Tending to flowers, herbs, or vegetables can be deeply rewarding and provides a connection to nature that is grounding. Even if you don't have a yard, container gardening on a balcony or patio can bring the same sense of peace and fulfillment. Watching something grow from a seed to a thriving plant is a reminder of life's beauty and cycles, offering small moments of joy that add up to a more enriched life. Another key aspect of leisure is that it keeps your mind engaged. Puzzles, reading, and playing games like chess or cards stimulate the brain, enhancing cognitive health. Learning a new skill, like playing a musical instrument or knitting, challenges the mind in a fun way and encourages lifelong learning. Not only do these activities help keep your mind sharp, but they also give you something to look forward to each day. Meaningful leisure activities are also a wonderful way to connect with others. Whether it's joining a dance class, being part of a walking group, or even forming a book club, these activities can bring people together around shared interests. Building these social connections is crucial for combating feelings of isolation and loneliness that can sometimes accompany aging. Take, for instance, James, who joined a local photography group. Photography had always been an interest of his, and by joining the group, he found not only a place to learn and practice his skills but also a community of friends who shared his passion. They began meeting regularly, sharing their work, and even planning trips to new places to capture beautiful landscapes. James's involvement in this group not only enriched his skills but brought new friendships into his life. Leisure activities are not about keeping busy for the sake of it, they're about creating moments of joy, relaxation, and connection. By actively engaging in meaningful leisure, you enrich your life, keep your mind and body active, and continue to experience the world in fulfilling ways. 9. A healthy relationship with technology. The ninth pillar is cultivating a healthy relationship with technology. Technology has changed the way we live, work, and connect with one another, and embracing it can greatly enhance the quality of life as we age. While it can sometimes feel overwhelming to keep up with the latest gadgets and platforms, technology can be a powerful tool to maintain independence, foster connections, and access endless information and resources. One of the key benefits of technology is that it allows us to stay connected with loved ones, even when distance separates us. Video calls, social media, and messaging apps make it easier than ever to maintain relationships with friends and family members who may not live nearby. Many people have found comfort in being able to virtually attend family gatherings, share life updates, and remain involved in their grandchildren's lives through technology. Technology also opens doors to learning opportunities. Online classes and tutorials can help you learn new skills from the comfort of your home, and there are countless free and paid resources available for nearly any topic you can imagine. Whether you want to learn a new language, pick up cooking tips, or explore art history, the internet offers endless possibilities. These opportunities allow you to keep your mind active and stay engaged with the world around you. Another benefit is that technology can make everyday life more convenient. From online grocery shopping and food delivery to telehealth visits with healthcare providers, technology can make it easier to navigate daily responsibilities without leaving the comfort of your home. This is especially valuable for those with mobility challenges or anyone who simply prefers the convenience. Staying informed about technology and using it responsibly is important. It's natural to feel hesitant about new technology, but there are resources available to help bridge the gap. Many community centers and libraries offer classes specifically aimed at teaching older adults how to use technology, from smartphones to tablets to computers. Embracing these tools doesn't mean you need to be an expert, it's about using them in ways that add value to your life and help you stay connected, informed, and entertained. Take the story of Margot, who was initially resistant to using a smartphone. She found it confusing and didn't see the point. But after her grandson showed her how to use video calling, she found herself looking forward to their weekly virtual chats. It became a way for her to stay connected to her family, despite the distance, and she even began using apps that helped her manage her medications and keep up with her favorite recipes. Technology became a tool that enriched her life rather than a source of frustration. The key to cultivating a healthy relationship with technology is to use it mindfully and in ways that support your well-being. Too much screen time or getting caught up in negative content online can have the opposite effect, leading to stress or feelings of disconnection. By focusing on using technology to learn, connect, and make life easier, it becomes a valuable asset in creating a fulfilling lifestyle. 10. Nurturing emotional health. The 10th pillar for aging well is nurturing emotional health. Emotional well-being is a critical aspect of enjoying life at any age, but it becomes especially important as we navigate the changes that come with getting older. It's about recognizing the emotions we experience, allowing ourselves to process them, and finding healthy ways to manage our feelings. Life is full of changes, some are exciting, while others may be more challenging. The transition into retirement, shifts in family dynamics, and health concerns can all bring up complex emotions. Acknowledging these feelings instead of pushing them away is the first step towards nurturing emotional health. It's okay to feel uncertain or even sad at times. Embracing these emotions with compassion allows you to process and move through them. One effective way to nurture emotional health is to practice mindfulness. Taking just a few moments each day to focus on your breath, reflect on your thoughts without judgment, or even spend time in quiet contemplation can help you feel more centered and resilient. Mindfulness doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as spending 10 minutes each morning sitting quietly, focusing on the sensation of your breath. This practice helps bring a sense of calm, clarity, and acceptance into your life. Another important aspect of emotional health is reaching out for support when needed. Talking about your feelings with a trusted friend, family member, or counselor can make a big difference. Sometimes, simply expressing how you're feeling can bring relief, and connecting with someone who listens without judgment helps you feel understood and less alone. It's also important to remember that seeking professional help, like seeing a therapist, is a positive step towards maintaining mental health. Therapy can offer tools and strategies for coping with life's challenges and help you develop a more positive outlook. Journaling is another powerful tool for processing emotions. Writing down your thoughts, reflections, and experiences can help you make sense of what you're feeling and identify patterns or areas where you might need extra support. It's a private, personal way to express yourself without fear of judgment, and it can also help you track your growth over time. Social connection is also vital for emotional health. Spending time with others, sharing experiences, and enjoying meaningful conversations can lift your spirits and remind you that you're not alone. Even if it's just a quick coffee chat with a neighbor or a phone call to an old friend, these moments of connection can bring a sense of belonging and joy to your life. Nurturing emotional health means embracing the full range of human emotions, both the highs and the lows, and finding healthy ways to navigate them. It's about treating yourself with kindness and understanding and allowing yourself to feel what you feel without judgment. This approach will help you build resilience, manage stress, and continue enjoying a fulfilling and meaningful life. Before we continue with the next pillar, just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What pillar resonates with you the most so far? Let's keep the conversation going. 11. Spiritual wellness. The 11th pillar that contributes to a meaningful, independent, and fulfilling life as you age is spiritual wellness. Spiritual wellness doesn't necessarily mean religious belief. It can be, but it's much broader than that. It's about finding a connection to something greater than yourself, whatever that might mean to you personally. It could be faith, nature, community, or simply a deep sense of inner peace and purpose. Spiritual wellness is a source of comfort, strength, and meaning, particularly during life's challenges. For some, spirituality is found in religious practice, attending church, temple, mosque, or any other place of worship that brings a sense of community and connection to something divine. The routine of attending services, participating in rituals, or being a part of a faith community can offer comfort and a feeling of belonging. It provides a supportive network where you can share your values and beliefs with others who understand and respect them. For others, spirituality might be found in nature. Walking through a forest, listening to the birds sing, watching the sunset, or even tending to a garden can evoke a deep sense of peace and connection to the world around you. The beauty and stillness of nature can help remind us of our place in the larger tapestry of life, providing a profound sense of calm and wonder. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful tools for nurturing spiritual wellness. Taking time each day to sit in stillness, focus on your breathing, or reflect on your thoughts without judgment can help foster a sense of inner peace. It helps you to stay present, to let go of worries about the past or future, and to connect more deeply with yourself and the world around you. Meditation doesn't require any special skills or training, it simply requires a willingness to be present and to observe your own mind. Take Sylvia, for instance. Sylvia had always been a busy person, with a demanding career and family responsibilities. Once she retired, she found herself with more time than she knew what to do with. She decided to join a meditation group at her community center, and through it, she discovered a new sense of peace she hadn't experienced before. Meditation became a daily practice that helped her stay grounded, grateful, and connected to herself. It was a simple yet powerful way for her to nurture her spirit. For some, creative expression can also be a spiritual practice. Painting, writing, playing music, or crafting can provide a deep sense of fulfillment and connection to something beyond yourself. These activities allow you to express your innermost thoughts and feelings, to create something beautiful, and to connect with your own creativity in a way that feels deeply personal and meaningful. Spiritual wellness isn't about adhering to any particular belief system, it's about finding what resonates with you and gives you a sense of purpose and peace. It's about recognizing that life is full of mystery and beauty, and allowing yourself to be open to it. Whether through prayer, meditation, nature, or creativity, nurturing your spiritual side can provide a deep sense of fulfillment and help you navigate life's challenges with grace. 12. Decluttering and simplifying life. The 12th pillar is decluttering and simplifying life. As we age, it becomes clear that the accumulation of things over the years can begin to weigh us down, both physically and emotionally. Simplifying your living space, getting rid of items that no longer serve a purpose, and creating a comfortable, peaceful environment can be incredibly freeing. Decluttering isn't just about tidying up, it's about making room for what truly matters in your life. Decluttering can be an emotional process, as many items we own carry memories and sentimental value. However, it's important to recognize that memories live within us, not in the objects themselves. Letting go of items that no longer serve a purpose or that don't bring you joy can create a sense of space and clarity in your home and in your mind. The goal is to create an environment that supports your well-being, where you feel comfortable, relaxed, and at peace. Start small. Maybe it's a single drawer, a closet, or a room. Take the time to go through each item, asking yourself whether it's something that adds value to your life. If it doesn't, consider donating it, giving it to a family member, or letting it go altogether. By taking a step-by-step approach, the process becomes more manageable and less overwhelming. Take David, for example. When David retired, he decided to downsize his home. As he began sorting through decades of accumulated belongings, he found that letting go of items brought a sense of relief. He kept the items that truly mattered, family heirlooms, photographs, and meaningful mementos, but let go of the things that had simply taken up space. The result was a home that felt more open, more peaceful, and easier to manage. It allowed David to focus on the activities and relationships that brought him joy rather than feeling burdened by stuff. Simplifying life is also about simplifying your routines. Letting go of obligations that no longer serve you, saying no to activities that drain your energy, and focusing on what truly matters can help you create a lifestyle that is fulfilling and balanced. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or avoiding responsibilities, it means being intentional about how you spend your time and energy. By decluttering and simplifying, you create an environment that reflects the life you want to live, one that is focused on experiences, relationships, and moments that bring you joy. It's about creating space for what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't, allowing you to live more fully in the present. 13. Nutrition and healthy eating. The 13th pillar of thriving as you age is nutrition and healthy eating. The food we eat has a profound impact on our physical health, mental clarity, and overall sense of well-being. Eating a balanced, nutritious diet is essential for maintaining energy levels, supporting the immune system, and keeping both body and mind in optimal condition. Healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated, nor does it mean depriving yourself of the foods you enjoy. It's about making choices that nourish your body and provide the nutrients it needs to function at its best. This means incorporating a variety of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats into your meals. It also means being mindful of portion sizes, staying hydrated, and limiting processed foods and added sugars. A great way to approach healthy eating is to think about color. A colorful plate is often a sign of a well-balanced meal. Different fruits and vegetables provide a range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for good health. Think of it as eating a rainbow. The more variety you have, the more nutrients you're providing to your body. Hydration is also key to maintaining good health. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps keep your body functioning properly, supports digestion, and keeps your skin looking healthy. Many people underestimate the importance of hydration, but it's a simple and effective way to support overall well-being. Cooking at home is another excellent way to ensure you're eating well. Not only do you have control over the ingredients and portion sizes, but cooking can also be a rewarding and creative activity. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simple, wholesome meals can be just as satisfying as elaborate dishes. For those who may not enjoy cooking or have difficulty preparing meals, there are meal delivery services and community programs that provide healthy, balanced meals. Let's consider the story of Maria, who, after experiencing some health issues, decided to make a change in her diet. She began focusing on whole foods, incorporating more vegetables, and reducing her sugar intake. The impact on her energy levels and overall mood was almost immediate. Maria found that she felt more vibrant, had more stamina, and even found joy in discovering new recipes and trying out different ingredients. Healthy eating became not just a habit but a source of pleasure and creativity. Nutrition is about nurturing your body so that it can continue to support you in doing the things you love. By making mindful choices about what you eat, you are investing in your health, your energy, and your ability to live life to the fullest. 14. Setting and achieving personal goals. The 14th pillar is setting and achieving personal goals. Goal setting isn't just for the young. Having aspirations and working towards them is vital at every stage of life. Setting personal goals gives you a sense of direction, purpose, and accomplishment. Whether they are big or small, goals keep you motivated, engaged, and excited about the future. Personal goals can be related to anything that matters to you: health, relationships, hobbies, travel, learning, or personal development. The key is to set goals that are meaningful and achievable. They don't need to be grand or ambitious, they just need to matter to you. It could be something as simple as walking a certain number of steps each day, learning to bake a new recipe, or reading a book you've always wanted to read. Setting goals is also about growth. It's about challenging yourself to try something new, to step out of your comfort zone, and to keep moving forward. Take Harold, for instance. Harold had always dreamed of visiting national parks around the country. After retiring, he made it his goal to visit at least one new park each year. He planned his trips, saved for them, and made it happen. Not only did this goal give him something to look forward to, but it also gave him incredible experiences that enriched his life. The process of setting and achieving goals also helps build confidence. Each time you accomplish a goal, no matter how small, you're reminded of your capability and resilience. This positive reinforcement encourages you to keep going, to keep setting new goals, and to keep challenging yourself. Remember, goals are personal. They should reflect your interests, desires, and what brings you joy. It's not about what others expect of you, but about what you want for yourself. By setting personal goals, you keep your life dynamic, purposeful, and full of possibilities. That's part 4 of our journey through the pillars that support a fulfilling and independent life as you age. Stay tuned as we continue exploring more ways to enrich your golden years. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next part. Let us know in the comments below what goal you're excited to work on. It could inspire others as well. 15. Embracing adaptability. The 15th pillar that supports a fulfilling life as you age is embracing adaptability. Life is full of changes, especially as we grow older, and being adaptable means facing those changes with resilience, flexibility, and a willingness to adjust. Adaptability is the quality that allows us to navigate the twists and turns that life throws at us without losing our sense of self or purpose. It's about maintaining a positive outlook and finding ways to continue thriving even when things don't go as planned. Change is inevitable. Whether it's a shift in health, living arrangements, family dynamics, or social circles, adapting to new circumstances is a key aspect of maintaining independence and well-being. When we approach change with an open mind, we give ourselves the opportunity to grow, to learn, and to find new ways to find joy in life. It's not always easy, but it's always worthwhile. One way to embrace adaptability is by focusing on what you can control, rather than dwelling on what you can't. For instance, if health issues prevent you from doing an activity you once loved, think about how you can modify it or find an alternative that still brings you joy. Maybe you used to love hiking, but it's no longer physically feasible. Instead of giving up on enjoying nature, consider taking leisurely walks in nearby parks or exploring botanical gardens. It's about finding new ways to engage with the things that matter to you, even if it looks different than it used to. Adaptability also means being willing to ask for help when needed. As we age, certain tasks may become more challenging, and it's okay to reach out for assistance. Whether it's hiring help for household chores, asking family for support, or using community services, seeking help is a form of adaptability that allows you to continue living independently. It's not a sign of weakness but rather a way to ensure that you can focus on the things that bring you happiness and fulfillment. Take Evelyn, for instance. When Evelyn's eyesight began to deteriorate, she found it increasingly difficult to drive, which limited her ability to visit friends and attend community events. Instead of isolating herself, she adapted by using ride-sharing services and arranging carpooling with neighbors. By being open to new solutions, Evelyn was able to maintain her social connections and continue participating in the activities she loved. Adaptability also involves embracing technology and new ways of doing things. The world is constantly changing, and staying open to learning new skills, especially those related to technology, can help you stay connected and independent. Learning how to use a smartphone, navigate video calls, or even use online grocery delivery services can greatly enhance your quality of life. It might feel intimidating at first, but with practice and patience, you can learn to use these tools to your advantage. Adapting to change is a powerful way to maintain control over your life. It's about finding new paths when the old ones become blocked and staying open to the possibilities that each new chapter brings. By embracing adaptability, you give yourself the gift of resilience, the ability to continue thriving no matter what comes your way. 16. Financial planning for long-term care. The 16th pillar is financial planning for long-term care. As we age, the need for additional care may become a reality, and planning for this possibility in advance can help ensure that you receive the care you need without placing a burden on your loved ones. Long-term care can be expensive, and the costs can quickly add up if you're not prepared. Financial planning for long-term care is about being proactive and ensuring that you have the resources available to maintain your independence and quality of life, no matter what happens. One of the first steps in planning for long-term care is understanding the potential costs involved and the different types of care that may be needed. Long-term care can include in-home care, assisted living facilities, or nursing home care, depending on your needs. Each type of care comes with its own set of costs, and understanding these costs can help you make informed decisions about how to plan for the future. consider working with a financial advisor who specializes in retirement and elder care planning. A professional can help you understand your options, such as long-term care insurance, reverse mortgages, or setting aside specific savings for future care needs. They can also help you create a plan that aligns with your financial situation and your personal goals, giving you peace of mind that you're prepared for whatever the future holds. It's also important to consider the role of government programs and community resources. In some cases, programs like Medicaid may be available to help cover the cost of long-term care, but eligibility requirements can be strict, and coverage may vary depending on where you live. Understanding your options early on allows you to make informed decisions and avoid surprises down the road. Take the story of George and Linda. When George's mobility began to decline, he and his wife Linda were grateful that they had planned ahead. They had purchased long-term care insurance years earlier, which allowed George to receive in-home care without depleting their savings or causing financial stress. This planning allowed them to focus on spending quality time together, rather than worrying about how to pay for George's care. Financial planning for long-term care is not just about money, it's about ensuring that you have the resources to maintain your quality of life and independence as you age. By planning ahead, you can make sure that you receive the care you need, when you need it, without sacrificing your financial security or placing a burden on your loved ones. 17. Building a support network. The 17th pillar of a fulfilling life as you age is building a strong support network. We all need support from time to time, and having a reliable network of people you can turn to for help, companionship, and encouragement can make a world of difference. A support network is more than just friends and family. It includes healthcare professionals, neighbors, community organizations, and anyone else who plays a role in your well-being. Building a support network starts with identifying the people who are already in your life. These could be friends, family members, or neighbors who are willing to lend a hand or offer a listening ear. Letting people know that you value their support and being willing to reciprocate helps to strengthen these relationships and create a sense of mutual care. It's also helpful to be proactive in expanding your support network. Consider joining local clubs, community centers, or volunteer organizations where you can meet new people and build connections. Having a diverse support network means that you have different people to turn to for different needs, whether it's emotional support, practical help, or simply someone to share a cup of coffee with. Healthcare professionals are another important part of your support network. Establishing a good relationship with your healthcare providers and keeping them informed about your health can help ensure that you receive the best care possible. Don't hesitate to ask questions, seek second opinions, or discuss any concerns you have with your doctor. Being an advocate for your own health is an important part of maintaining independence and well-being. Community resources can also be a valuable part of your support network. Many communities offer services specifically for older adults, such as meal delivery, transportation assistance, or home maintenance help. These services can help you maintain your independence while providing support in areas that may become more challenging as you age. Take the example of Helen, who found herself feeling isolated after her husband passed away. She decided to join a local senior center, where she met people who shared her interests. She began attending weekly social events, exercise classes, and even joined a book club. Over time, she built a support network that provided both emotional companionship and practical help when she needed it. This network became an essential part of her life, helping her to feel connected, valued, and supported. Building a support network is about creating a community of people who care about you and whom you care for in return. It's about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, who encourage you, and who help you navigate the challenges of aging with grace and dignity. 18. Self-advocacy. The 18th pillar of aging well is self-advocacy. Self-advocacy is the ability to speak up for yourself, express your needs, and make informed decisions about your health and well-being. It's about taking an active role in your life and ensuring that your voice is heard, especially when it comes to healthcare, financial decisions, and personal preferences. Being your own advocate starts with knowing yourself, understanding your needs, preferences, and values. When you know what's important to you, it becomes easier to communicate those needs to others. Whether you're discussing treatment options with your doctor, making decisions about your living arrangements, or setting boundaries with family members, self-advocacy empowers you to make choices that align with your values. One key aspect of self-advocacy is effective communication. It's important to be clear, assertive, and respectful when expressing your needs. If you're meeting with a healthcare provider, don't be afraid to ask questions, request more information, or seek clarification if something isn't clear. If you feel that your concerns are not being addressed, it's okay to seek a second opinion or to explore other options. Self-advocacy also involves staying informed. The more you know about your health, your finances, and your options, the better equipped you are to make informed decisions. Take the time to research, ask questions, and gather information before making important choices. This doesn't mean you have to do it all on your own. Seeking guidance from trusted professionals, friends, or family members can help you feel more confident in your decisions. Take the story of Margaret, who was diagnosed with a chronic illness. Margaret made it a priority to learn as much as she could about her condition, treatment options, and lifestyle changes that could help her manage her symptoms. She worked closely with her healthcare team, asked questions, and made sure that her preferences were respected. By being her own advocate, Margaret was able to take control of her health and make choices that supported her well-being. Self-advocacy is not about being demanding or difficult, it's about ensuring that your needs are met and that your voice is heard. It's about taking an active role in your life and making choices that align with your values, preferences, and goals. By advocating for yourself, you ensure that you are living life on your own terms, with dignity and independence. That's part 5 of our discussion on the pillars that support a fulfilling life as we age. We're almost there, and there's so much more to explore. If you're finding value in this journey, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when the next part is released. And we'd love to hear from you. What does adaptability mean to you, and how have you embraced it in your own life? Let us know in the comments below. 19. Prioritizing mental stimulation. The 19th pillar for a fulfilling life as we age is prioritizing mental stimulation. Keeping your mind active is just as important as keeping your body healthy. Mental stimulation helps maintain cognitive function, keeps your memory sharp, and even improves your overall well-being. The mind thrives on challenges, and continuing to learn and engage in mentally stimulating activities is essential for staying sharp and vibrant in your later years. Mental stimulation can come from a variety of sources, and it doesn't always have to mean doing puzzles or solving math problems, though those are great options too. The key is to do activities that are both challenging and enjoyable for you. For example, reading is a wonderful way to keep your mind active. Whether it's fiction, nonfiction, or even newspapers and magazines, reading stimulates the brain, introduces new ideas, and helps you think critically. You could even join a book club, which not only encourages reading but also adds the benefit of social connection. Learning something new is one of the best ways to stimulate your brain. It could be a new language, a musical instrument, or a new hobby. Learning keeps the brain engaged, and the process of acquiring new skills helps create new neural pathways. The best part is, it's never too late to start learning something new. Take, for instance, Howard, who began learning Spanish in his late 70s. He took online classes and even joined a language group in his community. Not only did this help keep his mind active, but it also gave him a sense of accomplishment and a chance to meet new people. Games and puzzles are another great way to stimulate the mind. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, and card games all challenge the brain and help improve memory and problem-solving skills. These activities are not only fun but also help maintain cognitive health by keeping different parts of the brain engaged. You could even consider playing video games. Many modern games are designed to be mentally stimulating and can improve hand-eye coordination and strategic thinking. Another way to keep your mind sharp is by staying informed about the world around you. Keeping up with current events, discussing them with others, and forming your own opinions helps you stay engaged with society and stimulates critical thinking. It's about staying curious and interested in what's happening in the world, and recognizing that your voice and perspective are still valuable. Mental stimulation is all about keeping your mind active, engaged, and challenged. It's about embracing curiosity and taking on new experiences, no matter your age. By prioritizing mental stimulation, you help ensure that your later years are filled with learning, growth, and a sense of accomplishment. 20. Emotional connection and intimacy. The 20th pillar for thriving as we age is maintaining emotional connection and intimacy. Human connection is one of the most important aspects of a fulfilling life, and this remains true at any age. Emotional connection is about having people you can talk to, share your feelings with, and experience meaningful interactions. Intimacy is about closeness, whether it's with a partner, a close friend, or a family member. It's the feeling of being understood, cared for, and valued. Maintaining emotional connections takes effort, especially as circumstances change. Partners may pass away, children may move far away, and friendships may evolve. However, it's important to continue nurturing the connections you do have and to seek out new opportunities for building relationships. Spending time with loved ones, sharing your thoughts and feelings, and actively listening to others all contribute to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Intimacy isn't limited to romantic relationships, it's about emotional closeness in all types of relationships. Take the time to nurture your relationships with friends, family, or even pets. Having someone to talk to, whether it's about your day or about your hopes and dreams, is a vital part of emotional well-being. Physical touch can also play a role in maintaining intimacy. Hugs, holding hands, or simply being physically present with someone can create a sense of closeness that words alone cannot achieve. If you're in a romantic relationship, it's important to keep the connection alive. As time goes on, relationships change, but that doesn't mean the intimacy has to fade. Take time to go on dates, have meaningful conversations, and express your love and appreciation for each other. If you're single, intimacy can come from deep friendships, family connections, or even new romantic relationships. There's no age limit for love and companionship. Take the example of Alice, who, after losing her husband, found comfort in reconnecting with an old friend. Their friendship deepened into a new kind of companionship that brought joy and intimacy into both their lives. Alice's experience shows that emotional connection can come in many forms and can evolve in beautiful ways, regardless of age. Maintaining emotional connection and intimacy is about allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to share your life with others, and to embrace the love and care that others offer. It's about knowing that you are not alone and that your relationships are a source of strength, comfort, and joy. 21. Cultivating joy and gratitude. The 21st pillar is cultivating joy and gratitude. As we age, it's easy to focus on the challenges and changes that come with growing older, but choosing to cultivate joy and practice gratitude can transform the way we experience life. Joy isn't about being happy all the time, it's about finding moments of happiness in everyday life. Gratitude, on the other hand, is about recognizing and appreciating the good things that we have, no matter how small they may seem. Cultivating joy can come from simple pleasures, watching a beautiful sunrise, enjoying a cup of tea, spending time with loved ones, or listening to your favorite music. It's about being present in the moment and allowing yourself to feel the joy that's already there. Taking time each day to do something you enjoy, whether it's reading, gardening, cooking, or spending time in nature, helps you stay connected to what brings you happiness. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can change your outlook on life. By taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Gratitude can help you appreciate the relationships you have, the experiences you've lived, and the simple pleasures that bring you joy. Some people find it helpful to keep a gratitude journal, where they write down a few things they're grateful for each day. This practice can be a wonderful reminder of the beauty and goodness that exist in our lives, even during challenging times. Take Richard, for example. Richard began keeping a gratitude journal after his wife passed away. At first, it was difficult for him to find things to be grateful for, but over time, he began to notice the small things, the kindness of a neighbor, a beautiful day, the laughter of his grandchildren. Gratitude helped Richard find moments of joy in his everyday life, and it gave him a renewed sense of appreciation for the world around him. Cultivating joy and gratitude is about making a conscious choice to see the beauty in life, even when things are difficult. It's about recognizing that, despite the challenges that come with aging, there is still so much to be grateful for and so much to enjoy. By embracing joy and gratitude, you create a positive, uplifting outlook that can carry you through life's ups and downs. 22. Celebrating your legacy. The 22nd and final pillar is celebrating your legacy. As we grow older, we often reflect on the life we've lived, the experiences we've had, and the impact we've made. Celebrating your legacy is about recognizing the value of your life's journey, the contributions you've made, and the memories you've created. It's about understanding that your life has meaning and that your story is worth celebrating. Your legacy is not just about what you leave behind, it's about the lives you've touched, the love you've shared, and the wisdom you've gained. Take time to share your stories, your experiences, and your lessons with others. Whether it's through writing, recording videos, or simply sitting down with a loved one to share your memories, documenting your journey is a way to celebrate your life and to pass on your wisdom to future generations. Consider creating a memory book or scrapbook filled with photos, letters, and mementos that represent different parts of your life. This can be a meaningful way to reflect on your journey and to share your story with family and friends. It's also a wonderful way to preserve your memories and to create something that your loved ones can cherish long after you're gone. Celebrating your legacy can also mean giving back to your community or supporting causes that matter to you. Volunteering, mentoring younger generations, or making a charitable contribution in your name are all ways to create a positive impact that extends beyond your own life. It's about recognizing that your life has made a difference and continuing to make a difference in the lives of others. Take the story of Margaret, who spent her life as a teacher. After retiring, she began volunteering at a local literacy program, helping adults learn to read. Margaret's passion for education and her dedication to helping others became a significant part of her legacy. By sharing her knowledge and supporting others, Margaret continued to make a positive impact well into her later years. Celebrating your legacy is about embracing the richness of your life, recognizing the value of your experiences, and understanding that you have left, and are continuing to leave, a meaningful mark on the world. It's about honoring your journey, cherishing the relationships you've built, and taking pride in the life you've lived. As we wrap up our journey through these pillars, remember that aging is not about fading away, it's about growing, evolving, and continuing to live a life filled with meaning, joy, and purpose. You have the power to create a fulfilling and independent life, no matter your age. Embrace these pillars, nurture your well-being, and celebrate the beautiful journey that is uniquely yours. Thank you so much for joining us in this video. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more content like this. And, as always, we'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments below which pillar resonates with you the most, and how you're planning to implement it in your life. Until next time, take care and keep thriving.